do a no flap takeoff too. I mean, the only difference is it might take you a little longer to get up.
Okay.
But you know, that's not as big a problem. If you're on the ground and the flaps are bad, you can always stay on the ground.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But if you're someplace where there's no maintenance and you need to get it someplace else, you might feel like, well, I can be safe. As long as I got plenty of runway, I'll be safe. You know.
I'm gonna go ahead and extend out my downwind a little bit.
Okay.
So I can just kind of get myself neutralized and feeling good about it before we go down.
All right, that sounds good. Now your trim setting might be a little different too.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so if he asks you about it, well, you know, they're going to be a slower descent or more gradual, so we need a longer pattern. The picture's going to be different out here. Going to float a lot more on fine. We'll probably want to come in a little bit faster than we normally would because we don't have the flaps for slowing the stall speed. All right, we're going to beat the numbers. We're going to bring the power back.
All right.
I don't know whether you need a full trim or not, but we're not going to put any flaps down, so just keep an eye on what your airspeed is. And you can use less power too, right? You know, you don't need to carry the 1500. You can come in, bring the power back less if you wanted to come down a little further. See, we're hardly even coming down.
Right.
So let's go ahead and bring the power back a little bit. And now we're starting to see.
Would you suggest I target 65 or 70?
I would say 65 for here.
Okay. False traffic says 753 is fine. All runway 22 false.
Nose is a good bit more up in the air, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Now you can still slip it in if you're high, right? There's no reason why you can't. Chew up a little bit more runway, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I felt pretty good about that one.
I was fine with that. Want to do anything else while we're here?
What if we do a couple of, how much time do you have? Did you say you had to go someplace?
I'm good. I got time. I got 20 minutes.
All right. Do you mind if we go do a couple of steep turns? Those are the things I've been struggling with.
Okay. All right. Do that.
Come back and do one of these on the way back, and I'll be done.
Sounds good. So they're looking for steep turns to be 45-degree angle of bank.
Right.
You know, roll out on your heading that you're specified or whatever you started at, and try to maintain altitude.
Yeah, it's the maintaining altitude that I've been struggling with. It's I do all right, and then about halfway through the turn, it starts to descend.
Okay, so when you get into the steep bank initially, that happens. You know, what happens? You start getting a little bit of a G-force, and then the nose starts down. So a couple of things you can do. One is put in a little up trim. Just got to remember to take it out when you're.
Oh yeah.
The other thing is when the nose starts to drop like that, shallow it out a little bit, bring the nose back up, and then reestablish the.
Okay.
All right. Let's start from 090. I think we're good to go. Let's do one out here. Whenever you're ready.
All right. Go to the left or right?
Your choice.
I'll go left.
Very left. All right, get a little back pressure in there now. Push forward as you roll out. Push forward as you roll out because you put that trim in.
Oh yeah, good now.
See that? That was a good job. That trim help a little bit?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, just got to remember when you roll out though, the nose is going to jump right up on you. So you roll out, you got to push forward as you're rolling out. Let's try one to the right. bounced around a little bit here. Push forward as you roll out.
The Kuwait.
Not bad though. Retrim.
Yeah, that helped a lot. Okay. Maybe that's all the trick was.
I don't normally do that when I'm in a light plane like this, but if I'm doing steep turns into Barron, you got to be yanking on that thing pretty hard. So that when I did my ATP, that was the hardest maneuver for me.
Oh yeah.
The guy was like, just put a little trim in. Okay. All right, let's go back and do one more no flap landing.
All right.
Just remember, before you do stalls, you got to do clearing turns. 180-degree turn, either 90 left, 90 right, or 180. And the purpose of that is to clear the area so there's no other traffic in the area. And if you did a clearing turn and you saw the traffic, you might say to him, let's try to get away from that traffic, you know.
Okay. False traffic, Cessna 753 is on final runway 22, false.
Yeah, it's a little different picture when the flaps are off.
Yeah.
Looks a little hot. I think I'd come back on the power.
I'm all the way back right now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go around.
Right. One of the advantages of a no flap landing is when you go around, you don't have to retract the flaps.
Yeah, that's true. False traffic, Cessna 753 is going around. False. Did you think that he'd fail me if I went around on something like that?
No.
No, okay.
No, not at all. The only exception might be if you were doing the simulated engine now.
Oh, okay.
But you know, even that he might say, you know, yeah, it looks a little high to me, John. I'm not comfortable. Like, go around. Okay. He might give you another shot at it. But if in a case where you're coming in doing a no flap and you're landing long, and your judgment is that you're not going to make a safe landing, we go around. That's perfectly fine. You just tell him, Saddle. A little high on this one. I'm not comfortable. Let's go around. We'll do it again.
Okay.
He should be fine with that. In fact, he'd probably compliment you on making a good aeronautical decision. You know, they're looking for basic skills, but they're also looking for your decision making and your attitude. All that stuff is part of what they're trying to figure out. Is this person going to be a danger to themselves, or are they going to be a conscientious person who's going to learn and do a good job? You know, make good decisions. You're very thoughtful about that. You're a very conscientious person. Come across that way. And, you know,
I got a family I got to think about.
Oh yeah. But you know, every once in a while you get a hot shot out here, thinks he knows everything, and trying to horse the plane around, and not have an attitude towards, you know, being safe and all. And yeah, examiners will pick up on that. All right, it's time to bring your power back a little bit more. Yeah, normally when you got all the flaps out and you pull the power all the way back, she starts coming out like a rock, but doesn't do it, no flaps. And you land a Cirrus, they tend to come in real flat too, because they're so slippery. And
oh yeah.
And I've seen the guys up at Harford County, he's just barely over the trees so he can make the runway.
That's with his flaps out?
Yeah, back up power a little bit.
There we go. Have to slip it.
Yeah. No power. Better come down. A little high. Okay. Doesn't want to quit, does it? Hey, good job. Well, you got the idea. I think that's what we had to accomplish today. All right. We'll head back.